Geek here with a brand new review. And today I'm here to review The Flash, Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 3, the crossover. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Geek Out. I'm laughing because we have so much to talk about, guys. And I hope I remember everything. Okay. I'm going to just jump right into it. This was the Flash's episode of the crossover. Be sure to check out my other two reviews and join me Wednesday to going live with Matthew Haynes. Okay. Make sure to subscribe, please. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by January 2020. But this was like... What was the point of this crossover? I'm sorry. Like, speaking for this Flash specifically... 6A was a complete waste of time because we spent all of 6A preparing the team for Crisis, and Barry didn't even die. Barry Allen of Earth 90 took his spot. We predicted that since last season. We said when we first met Earth 90's Barry in the Elseworlds crossover, we said, that's the Barry Allen that's going to die. And that's what happened. Like, there's no, like, we guessed this shit. I will say, okay, things that I liked. I liked the Birds of Prey crossover, the Lucifer crossover, or cameos, sorry. The Birds of Prey cameo, the Lucifer cameo. I like that they showed Barry, 90s Barry, a scene from the actual Flash TV show from the 90s where he's with Tina. I did not like, then that kind of breaks the continuity that Barry and Iris are soulmates on each Earth. That kind of messes that up, so I didn't really like that, but... I like that they showed the scene, and thank you, John Wesley Shipp, and thank you, 90s Barry, for saving our Barry. Like, of course, I did not expect Earth 1, our Barry Allen, to die, but I thought it would end with him maybe being dead, and then we didn't know how the hell we were going to get him back. You know what I mean? This is the Flash's episode, and they did this with the other two episodes, but the stuff with Oliver, his daughter meeting Lucifer to try and get his soul from purgatory with Diggle. I felt like that should have happened on the Arrow episode that comes back in January. No? Maybe it's just me. I'm crazy. So I think that spent a lot of time where that didn't need to happen. And then another side story was Kate trying to stop Kara from using the Book of Destiny. She was going to give her the kryptonite, but they took that scene from Superman and Batwoman and just replaced it with Supergirl and Batwoman, where she told her to keep the kryptonite and, just have the courage that you'll never have to use it. We found out Barry is a paragon of love, of course, because his world centers around Iris. And we saw Iris, Ray, and Ralph go and recruit Ryan Choi, which was cool. And because I know Ryan Choi is taking over Ray's spot in Legends of Tomorrow. Okay, so those are things that I... really was okay with. Things I didn't like. It's too much Lex Luthor. Like, it's just too much Lex Luthor if you're not going to have the focus be on Supergirl's death. Okay, so now that we know now that we know our Barry is safe, is Supergirl in trouble? Because she's supposed to die too in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Are we going to get the iconic cover? I know they did that when they first introduced Superman on Supergirl. They kind of did a tease where she got hit with a bunch of kryptonite, and he did the lifting her and she looked kind of dead, but we knew she wasn't dead. That should have been saved for this. So I didn't get that. Barry and Iris had their goodbyes or whatever, and she said, I don't want to say goodbye. We had that big moment in the trailer. And then right next to the scene where he's with Cisco and Caitlin says the same line. That was reserved for his wife. I did not like that. Cisco got his powers back from the Monitor and didn't use them. I didn't like that. The Monitor, they tried to show some humanity with him and Pariah, and he talked about his family. Mark Guggenheim, if you guys have been watching the after talk, I keep calling it Talking Dead, Crisis Aftermath. Guggenheim said that when we come back on the Arrow episode, we're going to get the huge backstory of the brothers Monitor and Anti-Monitor, and we got this like hint into his humanity and trying to make him feel bad for him, trying to make the audience feel bad for him. Too little, too late. I didn't like that. And like I said, we knew the treadmill that was cool to see, so I did like that. But oh my God, you guys, like, it was just like, we called that. Why was it so predictable? So if that was your whole plan from the jump, to have 90s Barry die in part 3, why the hell did we even have a 6A of Flash preparing them and it wasn't going to be Barry? Like, I don't know. Like, it just... And then if you were going to have a preparation of the first half of the season where it's going to be Barry, at least make it meaningful. Like Ralph's episode where they were doing the fake bond, I hated that episode. Like, that wasn't serious. I didn't feel the stakes were high enough. I didn't feel like, yo, he's gonna die. This is coming over. This is gonna happen. The only time I felt scared for Barry is when Bloodwork, The Last Temptation of Barry Allen, Part 1 and Part 2. The I'm preparing the team for crisis. You threw fucking Killer Frost a birthday party. How is that preparing her for crisis? Oh my god. Oh, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. Like, what was the reason? And let's just say, one of my mutuals said this on Twitter, and I completely agree. Let's just call it what it is. This is a straight, I'm sorry, that was my charger. I'm so angry. This is a straight, rip off of Endgame. They're dusting, but we know they're going to have to save the remaining ones that didn't dust it. Going to have to go and save them? Wait, I just watched this in Avengers Endgame. Like, are you shitting me? Oh my god. What? 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 Y'all don't see this? Am I tripping? This is crazy to me. This is bonkers, yo. Like, that's the same fucking story. Okay, like, nothing. These are writers that have years and years of material, and you come up with a TV version of Endgame with the other competition superheroes? Okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to hold off. I have a lot more to say, but I'm going to hold off because I have to save some of this stuff for the live with Matthew. So to get more of what how I'm feeling, please tune in tomorrow. Okay. What did you guys think? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. If you disagree with me, convince me in the comments and we'll discuss. Until next video, I'm out of here. Big Girl Geek out. Peace. Hey, where are you going? You just watched a cool video. Subscribe.